Shalom. Shalom, Yisrael. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching the 100% truth. Wa Barakatham unto the 144,000, as well as the rest of the 1/3. May peace and blessings be unto your households. And this quick lesson, we're going to get into why is this place, why will this place continue to get worse and it's not flourishing? All right, why is this place will continue to get worse and it's not flourishing? All right, because honestly, because this place, even though it says even though they say they're a God-fearing country, which they're clearly not, their works shows otherwise. It shows honestly that they're the exact opposite. If I'm not mistaken, this is Isaiah 5:20. Matter of fact, let me just go ahead and get that. I'll go ahead and get that. All right. Isaiah 5:20, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, it's 5:20. Says, "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter," because everything is flipped here. All right, everything is flipped here. All right, they call evil good and good evil. That's why Scripture says, "He that departed from evil maketh himself a prey." And it's only like that here because this is not no God-fearing country. All right, the Lord gave the way to basically be pro-life. All right, which is law, statute, commandments. Get this. I'm gonna get this. Sirach, chapter 19, verse 19 says, "The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life." All right, the knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the way of life. All right, and I'll keep reading this. "And they that do these things, that do these things that please Him, shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality." All right, so man, the keeping of these commandments is the doctrine of life. In other words, doctrine goes into ways, sayings, or teaching of life. And Esau doesn't uphold that. Esau doesn't keep these commandments. They're not for him, but it still ain't gonna change the fact it's the way of life. Because if Esau was keeping the law, statute, commandments to the best of their ability, guess what? This place will be way better than what it is now. All right, it wouldn't be continuing to get worse and worse and worse. All right, because they're trying to break more and more of Yahweh Shem's commandment. In other words, trying to make the Lord more and more upset. All right, that's why this place is going to continue to basically get worse. All right, it's going to continue to get worse continually every year. Not every year, every day. It's getting worse as long as this fool is in rulership. Proverbs 29 and verse 2. All right, when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, but when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. So as long as these wicked people, all right, the borderline of wickedness, all right, Malachi 1:4, because Esau's the borderline of wickedness. As long as the base of all men is still in rulership, it's going to keep getting worse and worse and worse. It's not going to be better. All right, it's going to keep getting worse. It is what it is. It's really part of the movie. And what to expect, man. All right, like I said, he is the borderline of wickedness, meaning he's the worst you can get. These other heathens, they're bad too, but hey, Esau's the worst. All right, and we're seeing that with the way he's running his kingdom. All right, this kingdom is terrible, man. This is the worst kingdom ever. All right, therefore, the kingdom that's the worst ever, gonna get the worst kind of judgment. All right, it's going to get the worst kind of judgment. All right, I'm going to get this Proverbs chapter 8 and 36. It says, "But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death." Because the way you're showing that you hate the Lord is simply not doing his will. All right, because sin is the transgression of the law. And if sin is the transgression of the law, and what it says, "He that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul," meaning you're just screwing yourself over, which is what Esau is doing. All right, and it says, "All that hate me love death." Right? Because they show Esau does a great job of showing that he doesn't like the Lord. He doesn't love the Lord. When I'm saying Esau, I'm talking about the so-called white man. And he does a great job of showing that he doesn't love the Lord. Because as scripture say, if you love me, keep my commandments. Do Esau do that in this society? No, he doesn't. He doesn't. If anything, he keeps getting worse. If anything. Right? Because he fulfilled that, what, Matthew 7:15, if I'm not mistaken, goes into how the corrupt tree, how the corrupt tree cannot produce good fruit. Esau is that corrupt tree. Guess what? He's not going to produce good fruit. All right? It's just simply impossible. He just can't. All right? Therefore, he's going to continue to get worse and worse. And, as we got in Proverbs 8, the more he sinned against him, the more he just screwed himself over. That's why this place is not flourishing. This is why this place is going to continue to get worse. It's going to get to the point to really like this. This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 22. It says, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So if the days wasn't shortened, guess what, man? We will all be through. Right? You could watch the video called The White Man. Oh, wait, not The White Man. I think it's called The Man, Salaki. Where it's basically a white man walking around Earth wreaking havoc all the way until it's completely destroyed. And then, it got like alien ships, the UFOs, come and basically annihilate them. Which is really going to be Yahushua. Right? Yahushua and his angels are going to annihilate Esau. All right? But yeah, if this place was to continue to go on, Esau would end up destroying his own damn self. All right? Because the whole reason why we die in the first place is because we go off. So if you sinning against Yahweh by Shem Shah, promotes death, then guess not promote. Yeah, it promotes death. Then the more you do it, the worse it's going to be. All right? Because Yahweh Shem Shah, he's pro-life. You follow his way, you're going to flourish. But the farther you go in the opposite direction, the more down in I guess what, hell, not hell, but the more you're screwing yourself over. That's the best way to say it. The more you're screwing yourself over, and that's exactly what Esau is doing. Esau is the perfect example of what not to do when running the kingdom. But when the righteous get in authority, man, all right, when your Yahushua kingdom is established, it's going to be shown, all right, so this is how you do run a kingdom. All right, and the heathens are going to love it. We're still going to be serving under us, but they're going to love it far more better than being here. But anyways, Lord willing, y'all was edified. I'm going to end it out by saying, Call halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Till next time I say, Shalom, Yeshua.